I do. We are deeply concerned that convicted terrorist Christodoulos Ξηρού, a central member of the 17 November terrorist organization that killed 5 U.S. mission employees, is missing after a furlough from prison where he was serving 6 consecutive life sentences for murder. We are engaged with Greek officials concerning this case. We call on the Greek government to locate Ξηρού and return him to prison. The United States and Greece are partners in combating terrorism in all its forms, and we work closely with Greek authorities in confronting those who use violence to seek to achieve their goals.
Jennifer, can you tell us, if it's possible, if this organization, November 17th, is still on the list of the terrorist organizations of the State Department?
It is.
Since the Greek government says that 17th of November is dead, why do you have them on the list?
I don't have any more details on that for you. They were designated on October 8th, 1997, because, let's see, they were named, let me see if there's any other details here, my apologies. But again, I'm not going to get into deliberations on why groups or individuals are added or taken off from the list.
Does it say anything to you about the state of the Greek justice system or the Greek government that they would allow someone who was convicted and sentenced to 6 consecutive life terms in prison a furlough in the first place?
I don't have any comment for you, Matt. I would refer you to them on their policies for parole.
Well, yeah, but do you have an opinion on whether this kind of thing is whether this is a good thing? Does the U.S. government believe that one could honestly expect someone who's supposed to spend the rest of his life in prison to return voluntarily to prison after being released on a furlough?
Again, they have their own policies, and I'm not going to comment on them.
Are you aware if the United States has raised objections with the Greek government about the fact that this person who killed 5 Americans, who was convicted of killing Americans, was given a furlough despite having been convicted and sentenced to 6 consecutive life sentences?
Well, we are in close contact with them, of course, about their efforts to find him, but I don't have any other details on our contact.
All right. Well, could you take the question and see if it is possible to find out if the United States has taken a position on whether this was a wise move?
I'm happy to see if we have more to add on that.
Can we go to North Korea briefly?
Sure.
I know we talked a lot about this yesterday, but today there's